What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Keep It Hoop YouTube channel. I know we haven't done one of these breakdown videos in over a week, but we were a bit busy last week and just moving some equipment around, but we're back and we're going to get to watch a really good performance. Cade Cunningham blessed us with a 40-point performance and an upset win over the weekend on Saturday, and I wanted to break it down a little bit. I did a Cade Cunningham video earlier in the year. I believe it was his first or second game of the season. I was already impressed by that, but Saturday was it was a culmination of everything he's done really in the season because, when the season started, he was already the, I'd say, favorite and just had the highest likelihood of going number one in the draft this summer. But his play throughout the season has only solidified that. And at this point, I believe it's a foregone conclusion, barring anything crazy, right? So, wanted to take a look at this video and continue to break down his game. If you haven't seen the first video I did on him, go check that out. I have it linked up right now. Before we get started, though, if you could like, subscribe, share, and comment, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're almost at 200 subscribers. It'd mean a lot if we could get there as we continue to try to take this to the next level. We should have some new kinds of content coming up. Wanted to do some tier lists maybe this week or next week. And yeah, we'll get started now that that's out of the way. So shooting is a skill that every team looks for nowadays, right? And especially if you're drafting a player high in the draft, you want them to either be able to shoot or have the potential to be able to shoot from their, looking at their form and stuff. And Cade really checks off the list in terms of shooting. And, he shoots it with confidence. He can shoot it off the dribble. He doesn't shoot it as much off the catch and shoot just because he's usually the one with the ball in his hands, but here you see him coming off a screen. They hedge it hard. And as soon as he sees that the defender is a bit slow coming back out to him, lets it go. Again, shoots it with confidence and consistency, and comfort. That's really the things you look for. And the shot's fine as well. Nice little shimmy jab there. Creates space. This is a really nice move, right? For someone his height, a big point guard. Really good footwork here to spin away from the double or the hedge. Again, a little shimmy there. Gets the defender leaning a little bit, right? It's hard to tell, but the defender is already shifted this way. And I know it's for a split second, but then that buys him enough time to just drive right past him. And again, he's not driving here, not driving here. Does a really nice job of playing north-south, right? Gets right to the paint. And then when he's able to do that, really nice move. Able to use his inside shoulder to just get the defender a little bit off balance again. And then really nice body control to then fade away. You see this is a decent contest, but with Cade at least being his height, and a decently high release, able to get a pretty clean look at the basket. Even has the leg kicking out a bit to create some extra space. Because look at how much space he's able to create just off of that body control, right? Because before he went up for the shot, before he was able to nudge him off a bit, they were side by side. And just by using his shoulder and then fading away, and then using his size, he's able to create so much space. So a really nice move there by Cade to just get that to go. Really soft touch as well, but footwork and body control really nice. Gets his hand in there on defense. No reason he shouldn't be at least a solid defender. He hasn't been elite by any means, but has the height and the wingspan to be a decent defender. And you love to see him being able to just finish in transition, strong. He's a pretty good finisher. Again, he's not an elite athlete, but at his height and his strength, I think it works for him. Again, shooting with confidence, with the hand in his face, really, and just off the dribble, pulls up. Another really nice move here. And these are all NBA moves, right? Like you're going to see another one coming up, but this is an NBA move to be able to go left. And then as soon as you see that they're, because he's bringing three guys, right? Like this is like Oklahoma knows what Oklahoma State wants to do. They want to get the ball to Cade. They're going to have him ISO, post up, or run pick and rolls. And the amount of attention he gets right here. There's one Cade, three Oklahoma defenders, and even if Cade was having an off night shooting, or if he wanted to pass this, right? Like he's going to be able to get guys such good shots off of that, because again, these three are guarding Cade, and now this one Oklahoma defender has to guard three Oklahoma State guys, right? So piece of the plays, right? Because even if this shot ends up being a miss, you can just see how much attention he gets. And with his vision, you know that 9 out of 10 times he's going to make the right play. And he's obviously seen the court well because, again, he doesn't try to force this by continuing the drive, right? He knows that there's two helpers and is able to stop on a dime, step back, create space, rise. NBA shot, man. That's an NBA move, NBA shot. Really good play here. Continuing his defense again. He has the height and is able to find his guy out in transition. Another really nice move here to just find his guy, and this is a simple read really, but um, just getting his guys open. He's still not forcing things, which is what I really liked. He's had 40 points in this game. And again, they really needed him to score. But when it was time for him to pass, he still made the right play. And I think the thing I really talked about in my first video of Cade was his maturity and patience. And it just seemed like he was always making the right play. And he's found a pretty good balance of when to be aggressive, when to be a facilitator and get his guys involved. And that's a really hard thing to do. There are guys in the NBA today who still have trouble with that. And to know, all right, I need to get my teammates involved, and then to know when it's time for you to really turn it up. That's really, a thing to see someone at his age be able to do at that point guard position has been really impressive. So again, it's simple read, but you see the tension he gets and then just the ability to make the right play, being aggressive when he needs to, passing when he needs to. And then another NBA move here. This is a tough shot, pretty much NBA range. Doesn't even hit rim. It was super impressive. If I was to nitpick, I would probably have him put a little bit more pressure on this leg so that he can create even more space when he is then stepping outwards. So right there, I wanted to maybe step back a little bit further and create more space, but that's just nitpicking at this point because, again, at his height and his shooting, it should be fine if he can just create any kind of space like that. This is actually really good defense, but you see the footwork, the strength, the patience, the craftiness. Again, this is a game where he knows that his team needs him to score. This is really good defense, really good footwork, but stays patient, gets him on the pump fake, and then he's just willing his team at this point, right? Really tough shot, but gets it to go in. Now he's able to play out of the post, and that's something we talked about as well. Because a lot of young guards don't have the ability to play out the post, but he knows, right? He knows he's a big guard, and that's what I love about him. The thing you hate the most, whether it's at pickup or for your high school, college, or pro team, is when big guys don't use their size, right? And granted, Cade's a guard by nature; he's a point guard by position. He's still a big guard, and you want to see him continuing to use that size when he can. And right, second half, 4 minutes left. I'm sure he's tired. He wants to get an easy basket, right? And these are situations where being able to get in the post really helps because you can either draw fouls, score for yourself, or you can get guys on other guys on your team shots, but able to use his size and really just good patience. And it's so easy for him at his height and his high release. If he's able to get in the post, really able to just get a shot off. Really nice footwork. Not able to finish there, but gets the offensive rebound. And he has that it factor, right? In his clutch moments, he's able to just get what he needs to do done. Really tough finish. There's a double clutch. The help defender from Oklahoma was there and is still able to finish. And you can just see, man, that he just does it all. Really does it all, right? Really clutch basket there. It's just he's able to score on all three levels. He's able to pass. He's shown some defense. He has the it factor. He's clutch. There's not a single really glaring weakness about him. And you can nitpick and say some things you want to work on, but overall as a player, both sides of the ball, again, just being able to do everything on offense and the thing I love is you see the intangibles too, right? I mean, a lot of people have talked about his teammates and his coaches have talked about his leadership, and you want that from a point guard. You have the patience and the poise. He seems like a high character guy. He's not afraid of the moment. He went to Oklahoma State, so it's not like he was afraid of competition or trying to be the guy. And he's really just thrived at all levels. And again, You're talking about being clutch, loving the moment. He has that it factor. If you're picking number one, I really don't see how you can pass up on him. I think he'll be great day one. I think he'll have immediate impact. And I know point guards sometimes go through the learning phase of the game. You know, you have to kind of relearn things because you're playing at such a high speed and against the greatest athletes. You're playing against guys who are stronger, and just the game is at such a high pace. And some point guards or just guards in general end up with high turnovers, low field goal percentage. Will his counting stats be bad at first? Possibly, but I don't even think so, right? And you see a guy like LaMelo who struggled a bit here and there to start, but he's kind of firing on all cylinders now. And I think I think he's a better player than LaMelo is. And LaMelo, I think, is a good player already. So it's not a knock on LaMelo, but I think he just has everything LaMelo has and then some. And yeah, I think he's gonna be a great player day one, and he should have a great career going forward. He's someone who I can see. I don't know about the marketability and all that kind of stuff, but in terms of skill wise, he very much has the ability to potentially be the face of the league in 5 years. Obviously, has the potential to be the face of a franchise, and now I'm really excited. I am, and maybe I'll do another Jalen Suggs video because that with Cade Cunningham was the guy that I looked at as the cream of the crop for this draft. And Evan Mobley is a really good player, and I think he's going to be really good in the league. Another guy who I think is going to be impactful day one. But I think just the way that the game is right now, I think if you're picking in the top five, guards just tend to be easier to build a franchise around. And those are the two guys who I was just super surprised with day one. I mean, two guys who, again, patient and really mature for their really mature game for their age. And I can't wait to see what they do in the league. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Yeah, we'll be back making more videos now that everything has been set up. Do follow us on social media. Keep_it_hoop on Instagram and Keep It Hoop blog on Twitter. We will be back. See you guys soon. Thanks again for watching. Peace.